Scary Stories, Top 3 Scariest Hotel Stories You Won't Believe. Welcome, brave souls, to Scary Stories. Today I've got something that will make your skin crawl and your heart race. These are the top 3 scariest hotel stories you won't believe, and trust me, by the end you'll be questioning whether you'll ever check into a hotel again. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more terrifying tales that'll haunt your nightmares. Now let's dive into the horror. Story number 1. The Phantom of Room 312. A young couple, newly married and eager for a romantic getaway, decided to stay at a historic hotel located on the edge of a forgotten town. The hotel had an old, almost eerie charm, with creaking floors and dim lighting. They checked into room 312, which was known for its mysterious reputation. That night, as they lay in bed, an odd chill filled the air. The temperature dropped, and the shadows in the room seemed to stretch unnaturally. Suddenly, they heard soft footsteps coming from the hallway outside. The couple thought nothing of it and tried to sleep. But then, the door to their room creaked open, and the figure of a woman, pale and ghostly, entered. Her eyes were hollow, her face twisted in agony. She whispered in a raspy voice, "He's still here. He never left." The couple screamed, but when they turned on the lights, the woman vanished. In the morning, they ran to the front desk and asked about the history of room 312. The clerk went pale and whispered, "The woman you saw was the bride who was murdered by her husband in that room 20 years ago. To this day, no one stays in room 312 for more than a night, and some say her voice can still be heard late at night, whispering in the dark. Do you dare stay the night?" Story number 2. The Hotel That Vanished. A weary traveler, tired and broken from a long journey, arrived at a small roadside hotel. It wasn't much, just a shabby building in the middle of nowhere. But he needed rest, so he checked in and was given a key to room 66. The room had no windows, only a flickering light above. The moment he stepped in, he felt something was wrong. But he dismissed it, assuming it was exhaustion. As the night wore on, strange noises echoed from the walls. The sounds of faint whispers and dragging footsteps circled him, but when he went to investigate, the halls were empty. When morning came, he went to check out, only to find the hotel was completely gone. In its place was nothing but a cracked, empty field. Panicked, he asked the locals about the hotel. They looked at him as if he were mad. "There's never been a hotel around here," they said. The man tried to contact the authorities, but the hotel's records were non-existent. No one knew of its existence. To this day, no one can explain the mysterious hotel that disappeared into thin air. And the man? He vanished too. Story number 3. The Room That Doesn't Exist. A solo business traveler booked a room at a renowned hotel in the heart of a bustling city. Tired from a long day of meetings, he was looking forward to a good night's sleep. The receptionist handed him a key to room 1408. When he entered, the room seemed perfectly normal. But as the night went on, things began to change. The furniture shifted, the walls seemed to breathe, and a low, distorted voice whispered from the corners of the room. As he looked around, he realized that there was no exit. No window, no door, just an endless black void that began to consume the space. Desperate, he tried to leave, but the door had vanished. Panic gripped him as the room distorted further, growing colder and darker by the second. It was as if the room itself was alive, feeding on his fear. The next morning, the hotel staff found room 1408 empty, but with blood-stained walls and scorch marks covering the floor. The door to the room had reappeared, but there was no sign of the traveler. Guests who have tried to stay in room 1408 report hearing faint cries and scratching sounds in the walls, sounds that echo long after the room is empty. So what do you think? Are you brave enough to book a room at one of these hotels? Would you dare to check in, knowing what could be waiting for you in the dead of night? Don't let the fear grip you just yet, because the scariest part is knowing that you'll never know when they might come for you. If you're still awake, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You won't want to miss the next terrifying story that will keep you up all night. Don't say I didn't warn you. The next horror might just be waiting for you at your hotel. Stay safe, stay scared, and remember, you never know who or what could be lurking in your room.